We're going to get UNT Dekus versus White Stallion.
So Peach Wario, I think is I've gone back and forth on how I think about this matchup. I think it's weird because like it's one of the matchups where Peach actually can outrange a character in some regards because she's pretty stubby. Backer's really the only move of Wario's that has like that much range.
And one of the player I really want to talk about in this matchup, just no bias whatsoever, is Dekus. His aggressive playstyle with Peach, just taking advantage of hover cancel.
Oh yeah.
Or
float
cancel aerials because it's plus on shields.
Yeah, it's fair optimally is +4 on shield. Generally, you're not going to get that because it's actually really hard to do. But it's like Peach is. I've always believed this. Besides maybe like Luigi or like actually Wario or Snake or something, Peach is definitely up there for best up-close character in the game. When she starts scrambling with you, it is so hard to deal with because her arrows are plus. Down smash, you can't get in a crouch cancel war with her. You're just gonna lose that battle.
And yeah, it's just extremely difficult. White Stallion doing pretty well, keeping control of the air. And one of the most definite areas that Peach really wants to control, especially while floating up. But if Dekus is uncareful, White Stallion can just call it out with a short hop, fair, short hop, up air, nair.
Yeah.
Because they're coming out quite fast, and one of the things that we see, especially when Malachi and Sosa play at such a high level, is just calling out each other's airspace.
Yeah, if you can zone with back air, I think is like I said, it's like the one move Wario that has like a decent amount of range. I think it's amazing in this matchup because back air into fadeaway is something Peach has a really tough time to deal with. She can't cover the space with forward air immediately because forward air is pretty slow. Nair will just get beat out a lot of the time by back air. And generally, you'd be like, okay, I'll just jump and then I'll wait for the back air and then call it out. But the ability of Wario to fade back to center stage because of his air mobility is just so threatening.
And this turnip game from Dekus is really strong. If it's going to hit White Stallion's shield, he's going to go and call it back. But no matter...
I actually disagree with that waft there. I think, because he had the setup into a grab into like an up throw up air. And he could have just saved the waft for later, but I understand why he did it.
Because he definitely could have just killed off the top with up air, like you said.
Yeah, he could have just, It's just one of those things where just like, oh, die already, Peach.
And with such a strong punish game like we saw from Dekus earlier, off of one grab, he was getting 79% off of White Stallion, bringing it almost to an even game.
Yep. I think one weakness in Deku's game plan right now is that, okay, first of all, he's down smashing too much. He's being telegraphed with that. It's fine, though, because White Stallion's not punishing it. You can always, with majority of characters, you can wave dash out a shield, grab that almost always. It's just super scary because if you mess up, you take like 60%.
Yeah, going towards the blender like that.
It's dangerous, but you got to be able to, you got to know what works and what doesn't.
You need to call out, especially just looking at the end lag that down smash has, because it's such a tricky timing. I feel like that's one of the most dangerous parts because it has the potential to do so much damage. If you're not knowing when it ends, then that's when it hurts.
Yeah, it's tricky. The other thing I want to see Dekus do more is float cancel aerial into grab. Because that's like the reason float canceling is so amazing, is that you can only like buffer, if your float cancels are on point, you can only buffer roll or spot dodge out. Fox can shine out a shield like Nair, but that Fox is an exception. And it's a Game Watch can up B, but it like those the large majority of characters can't really get out of float cancel into grab. And that's where the mix-ups really start, because that's what makes people start to like move away, and then you can get like dash attacks or whatever. But if he just keeps float canceling aerial on shield, it's never really threatening, even though the pressure is safe.
And I really love that option to immediately do float cancel nair on shield, dash dance a little, wait for White Stallion to roll out, and then grab.
Establish the corner pressure.
But it was just center stage. I mean, Deku's forcing all of that pressure and implementing it more into a mind game than actual I wouldn't say generic, but just straight on abusing frame data.
Yep.
Because it improves for a lack of error, especially since White Stallion He just wants to get out of that scenario.
Yeah, he didn't have many options to escape.
Hmm.
I think... Actually, I don't know where...
I would definitely want to go to PS2 if I were White Stallion, so one of the bigger bands, because I just don't want to die off
I would
want to
go... If he can, I'd go Wario Land. I think platforms are really good in this matchup. I think Peach generally struggles dealing with platforms. Okay, he banned it, which is pretty smart. Yeah, I'd either go back or go to PS2.
I don't agree with the Smash build, but okay.
Okay, I don't think it was
Battlefield is a very strong stage for Wario, though, so
Yes,
it
I
does
think-
make sense.
I think Battlefield is amazing in this matchup. It's generally pretty good against Peach just because she's slow and can't reach the higher platforms that easily. But it's not like too big where she's going to live like too long.
Yeah. That command grab, though, catching Dekus off from the top. Okay, waiting, expecting the DI mix-up, but not really getting it.
Okay, zoning him out with the back air pretty well right now.
And just calling out that first jump. Ooh.
He wanted the jump in.
Yeah.
Tried to peach.
Which is just regular down smash onto platform.
Yep.
And, I mean, you will see that with a lot of characters, but it is known for Peach's, melee tactic. A lot of
Yeah.
people just staying up, especially MacD.
Oh yeah. Just because down smash on the platform it's so you just want to go get her, but then you take like 70% and it's just not worth it.
And that was very good, calling out and getting the first stock with down throw, bad DI, and then calling out with up smash, going to kill off the top.
Yeah, you gotta DI behind on that.
And Deku's having a really bad float, expecting White Stallion not to call it out with an aerial, but just doing it.
Okay.
I feel like Peach, slightly underestimated character in PM, having great
yeah.
shield pressure and great out of shield options, being able to throw any option out of shields, being up tilt, down smash, up smash, hover or float cancel nair, float cancel fair,
Oh yeah.
down air. It's incredible with what Peach can do. I think
canceling out of shield's pretty good. Also, up B out of shield's actually a vastly underrated tool. It is very, very quick, and it is a very good get off me option.
And it was beautiful from Deku's just to float cancel down air out of shields and then get that continued pressure, because if you're not careful, Peach is going to deal so much damage.
Oh yeah. Tries to set up the back air wall.
Okay.
Oh, that was a good nair to catch the landing attempt. Deku's looking real dominant this game.
Going
Right.
to kill off the top, but that's going to use up a big option from White Stallion.
That was a good use of the waft, though,
Mhm.
because nothing else would have killed there, and getting the guaranteed kill right there was smart.
But it's going to question White Stallion's use of time, because he has to wait almost a whole minute now for this waft. All right.
Down throw. Oh, has the tech chase. Called the roll in, but he missed the dash back into the grab, it looked like.
I don't know what Dekus was going there, going for the side B.
That was odd. Maybe devastatingly strong, but I don't know what he was trying to call out there.
Maybe going for the hype option more than the optimal.
Perhaps.
But his pressure so far, very strong.
Yep, that's it.
It looks like it was making White Stallion guess what he needed to do in and out of shields.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, he put the pressure on,
And
made it very difficult.
the punishes were also more solid.